Hey everyone, thanks for stopping in for the August update of Rico's Nanotank Challenge of 2018. Now, definitely things have changed a lot. Since January, see, we're 8 months in now, and tank's looking pretty different, I would say, since January. There's a little screenshot over here. You can see what it looked like when I started everything out. Definitely moved some frags around. Definitely got more frags. The bird's nest has done pretty well. I got in it, I believe, around February, I believe it was. You can see the growth has been very good. The coloration is really well. I definitely am liking the way this looks in the light. Also, my Sunset Monopora is definitely encrusted off of the plug and on the epoxy. It took me a while. I just recently got that candy cane and placed it there. It's actually pretty hard to find it. For some reason, I don't know why. And the Monopora is doing well. It's actually encrusting back towards the candy cane. The Cephastria, which you see right underneath it, is doing good. It looks a little shadowy there, but with the light in the camera, it was a little hard. It's not so shadowed. It's doing really well and growing good. The Akins over here, they're doing good. A lot of heads have popped up, especially skirted around the bottom, as you can see right there at the pictures. So I'm pretty excited about that. They're doing really well. I feed them quite often. And another thing too is I would say the Group's Gregonian. It started off as exactly 1 inch. I kind of trimmed it to make it 1 inch, and it's standing tall at 4 inches now. Another thing that's grown pretty fast is the Bubblegum digitata. The color has changed on it. But it's also grown pretty fast. I got it at Reefapalooza, and it already encrusted the plug, and it's already gone on to the rock itself. So I'm kind of excited to see how this is going to turn out. Now let's see, rotate around the front a little bit, and you can see definitely there's some big differences. I would definitely note. I actually have a picture when I first started how it looks compared to what it is now. It's definitely a change. I would say so. I'm definitely really enjoying the way it's coming out. As you can see right here when I first put everything in, it's what we're looking at now. And I'm trying to keep the back wall black as long as I can, keeping everything off of it to give it a nice cleaner look to it. And something I have noticed lately too is that my acro on top has actually grown a little bit. Ever since I started putting in last month Kent's Essential Elements, I've noticed a little bit more growth. It definitely started encrusting over the little plug that was underneath. And the very tip, as you can see, the very top, I actually got a little nub growing on top right there. So I'm actually really excited about it because it kind of didn't grow for a while, but it was out every day to polyps. So I just didn't know what was going on. Is it the Kent? I don't know. Possible. I'm going to find out. So I'm going to keep on dosing it and see what happens. Every water change, I've been putting like 1 milliliter in. There's a little front shot right here of everything. And the Lepto is doing good. It's like the jewel for my tank, I think. I really love the coloration. The camera doesn't do it justice. There's a little side profile. Right underneath the acro, I hate that blank slate right there. I'm going to try to put something encrusting there. I'm just trying to figure out the right color. The leather's doing good. The little Gorgonia underneath is doing good. Zoas in this tank have not been doing really great. I'm still trying to figure out different things, different positions, food maybe. I don't know. I got to figure it out. In my big tank, they do great. In this tank, for some reason, they're there, but they're not thriving. I'm really glad I actually changed the top of the screen mesh to let a lot more light through. And the Hippogaro, it's still going strong. I don't have any complaints about it. And as you can see, the documentation, it definitely grows coral. I'm definitely probably going to keep this on here for the year, to give it a full year of grow out, just, to document everything to see how well it does. But so far, I'm pretty excited the way it is. In person, like I said, the camera, you try doing it the best you can, but in person, it's a big difference. Now let's see, my war coral is doing really well. It actually has more green blotches and starting to crust there. A little concerned about the sweepers, but the way the current's flowing kind of keeps everything at bay. And this was actually an orange Monopora digitata. And it kind of turned pink in my tank, and you can see it encrusted a lot of the rock. So I'm waiting for it to start shooting upward instead of going outward. So it's going to be interesting once it starts bumping other corals. So that about does it for the August update. And thanks for following along, guys. And I really appreciate the support. So once again, thanks for watching. Have a good one, guys.